Hey guys, welcome back to the JPM Performance channel. This is going to be our last shop tour before the runoffs. Last week I did not do one simply because I have been dynoing and dynoing and dynoing. So there's going to be a dyno video coming up very shortly, which will talk about whose car it was and what the car is, as well as a pull for each car. So over the last 25 days, I've dynoed about 25 cars. And so there's going to be what I think is going to be a really cool video coming up showing a dyno pull for each car and what the car is. And some of these cars are pretty hot, and a lot of them are big time runoffs contenders. So from all over the country, just in the month of September. So here we are on the last day of September, September 30th, Thursday, shop tour time. So there's not much to show in the shop, and this is the way it is every year before the runoffs. Nothing on the bench, all the engines are done. I've got, what I'm starting on here is an engine that will be ready, that needs to be worked on after the runoff. So I've got 3 motors in the queue right now for post-runoffs teardown, inspection, and build. So this is actually going to be a replacement engine for the Integra. So as you probably have heard, the Integra is sold. We'll be coming back here after the runoffs for a transmission rebuild and have a JPM engine installed. So this is the beginnings of the Integra motor. So this is an LS car, meaning it's a non-VTEC. This is what they call a B18A or a B18B, non-VTEC 1.8 liter motor. So this is that. It's just out of a junkyard, but it's actually in very good shape. You can see all of the stock stuff that's sitting here. And I've been doing a lot of research on all sorts of different parts, custom cams, pistons, everything we need to make this happen. But as you can see, the shop is very empty. The BMW is done, clean, sitting on the ground, ready to go. Working on, I always have parts and pieces that I'm bringing for customers. Got a couple of Miata housings, a couple of built differentials, Steve Johnson's cool shirt cooler that he forgot and left here. I'm going to surprise him with that. All sorts of stuff. We've got, of course, some spare Carbotech brake pads, and everything on the list is done. Clean was the last thing I had. Going to be debuting a couple new stickers, of course, some JPM Performance YouTube stickers, which will be going on all sorts of stuff. Got some fuel injectors, a ring and pinion for customers that they will be picking up at the track. And of course, my fabulous sponsor, Sunoco, has hooked me up with these really cool fuel jugs. The thing that I like about these especially is they have this valve. So if you've ever tried to fuel a car, sometimes you have to open up the vent here and get this into your tank. Sometimes there's a tendency for it to spill. So you can actually get this into the tank and then open the valve like that. So looking forward to using these at the runoffs. Obviously we will be running Sunoco fuel exclusively at the runoffs, as will all of the competitors there. But like I've said in the past, we run Sunoco fuel all year. Buy it in drums. You've seen the drums here. Haul our fuel. That way we know we have not only the best fuel, but very consistent fuel. And that's super important for your race car. So keep that in mind when you are looking for race fuels. But like I say, the BMW is looking good. Shiny as a pin and ready to go. So got a couple extra camera mounts. One here, one right down there, which will be the foot camera. We'll be doing some great videos. Post runoffs, I'm going to have some really good stuff. Going to go through the paddock, talk to customers, see the whole place. So the only car that's going to be sitting here while we're gone is the lonely Cadillac. She is not going to the runoffs, but we are still waiting on a drive shaft and other parts and pieces. Got the differential back into its housing, so we're looking good here. But kind of on hold a little bit. Got another transmission coming for it, and we'll be progressing. So got another engine in a crate here that just came in, but as you can see, the Integra is gone. Eric Prill's Miata is gone. There is nothing in the shop. It's pretty cleared out. So tomorrow morning, I've got Bill Hingston and Paul Jensen coming to do their final dynos, coming from Colorado on their way through. And once they are dynoed and done, I'll be loading up, and off we go to Indianapolis. So just wanted to kind of tell everybody, have a good, safe trip. I know a lot of people that watch the channel are heading to the runoffs. Hopefully you're getting a chance to go, if not as a driver or crew member, but at least to spectate. It is absolutely the best event in road racing. I just don't think there's any comparison to it when it comes to quote-unquote amateur motorsports. But as you've probably heard me say in the past, we take our racing to a pretty high level, even within the SCCA, and having been around a lot of pro teams in the past, I'm going to use the quote-unquote pro teams as well. We do things at least as good as they do, if not better. So I think I counted up 32 engines, 32 JPM motors heading to the runoffs this year. So hoping for some good results, and obviously looking forward to seeing everybody. Flip around here for a minute. I know I've talked about it time and time again, but the runoffs are my favorite time of year. It was 48 degrees here this morning in Topeka, and it's going to be in the 70s. First day of fall was yesterday, so we are looking good. This is my kind of weather. Let's do some racing. So hope you guys have been doing well, and we're going to be spending the next 10 days in Indianapolis, and hope to see a lot of you there. And of course, in a couple of weeks I'll be back, and we will be doing, like I said, all sorts of videos, and we'll do a shop tour with the cars back in, kind of talk about how the cars did, what happened. You know, in racing, things don't always go smoothly. I'm hoping that they do for everybody, but you know, it's the highs and lows when it comes to racing. So should be an interesting report. So I will see you guys in 2 weeks, and there is the latest video up on YouTube, which is my experiences from the Solo Nationals. So had a good time at the Solo Nationals, so check out that video. Popped up onto the JPM Performance channel yesterday or 2 days ago, so check that out, and it kind of details some of the things we went through with the BMW, and it was a really good time. So that's about it for this week, guys. Take care, and we will talk to you soon.